The Grand Canyon, filled with a rich Native American history, a backpacker's dreamland, and home to dozens of species of wildlife. The Colorado River, and somehow cars?
Yup, cars. Now, Diamond Creek Road, which was first driven down in about 1911, 1913, the sources aren't really that clear. It isn't really a road per se, but a rugged dirt road that roughly follows Diamond Creek all the way down to the Grand Canyon and the Colorado River. It's the only road that you could actually take a car to the bottom of the Grand Canyon to. But before you drive here in a small sedan, it is a rough 20-mile dirt road that often intersects with the actual Diamond Creek, making it extremely susceptible to flash flooding, road closures, and constant maintenance. So I don't really recommend going alone like I am. But with all that said, I'm driving down there tonight to camp in my car solo at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, which I didn't even know was possible a few weeks ago. Alright guys, welcome to another video. This one's like kind of similar to a video I made a few months ago at this point, maybe like a year and a half ago at this point, where I drove down an abandoned highway. It's another kind of driving video. I'm in my car. I'm taking a little trip to see that solar eclipse that's happening this week. So I'm doing a little solo trip. Got my sleeping setup back there right now. I just stopped at this Wallapai market, picked up my permit. If you guys ever come here, you do need a permit. It's about 15 bucks. I paid $21.70 for me just by myself and a night to sleep. All right, and here we go. Here's the start to it. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like slightly nervous about my car, but I'm mostly just nervous about doing this on my own, because if something happens to my car, then I'm doomed. Look at this crazy structure right here though. That's insane. Well, it looks like we got someone else going down there maybe right now. I know no one else is camping down there, they said, so I'm gonna be the only one down there tonight at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Just the same kind of dirt road vibes. We're probably half mile to a mile into the road now. Yeah, and it's about a 10-mile dirt road to get to the bottom, to get to the Colorado River, and that's where the campsite is that we're going to be camping at tonight. It's a pretty primitive site. There's like no bathrooms, no potable water, anything like that. So I brought everything with me, and we're just going to be here for the night. And some parts of this got some jaggedy rocks. I would say don't come on this road if you just have like a normal car. I heard that there's some clearance issues towards the end as well, so I would recommend some off-roading tires, at least like somewhere in the middle. Like definitely not street tires, and probably a four-wheel drive, but you could probably get away with a two-wheel drive on this road as well. But damn, I really gotta slow down for some of these spots or I'm about to pop a tire, and I cannot do that. I don't have a spare. Also, one thing to point out, there is no signal, no service, like for an hour both ways from Peach Springs here. That's where I'm at, Peach Springs, Arizona. So if you plan on coming here, they have some Wi-Fi at the market that works like a little bit. It was down when I got here, and other than that, if you're trying to update like your girlfriend or your significant other or something like that, that you made it, make sure to do it here or like an hour before you get here. Just let them know you're not gonna have any signal. Got some machinery here on the side of the road, some other stuff kind of in the bushes over there, but they regularly maintain this road. Back in the day, this road, like this was like the only way that you could drive to the Grand Canyon. It wasn't even like an official road. There's some crazy pictures that might pop up on the screen right now of some dude who actually drove down this before it was a road, and like it's like in an old like Model T looking car, and he's like riding it over boulders, and they're winching it, and they made it to the bottom. All right, we're finally getting to like some red rock kind of stuff here. It looks like we're finally starting to kind of get into the canyon. You can see some big walls up ahead down there too. And I know that where we are going to the Grand Canyon, it's not as deep as like, you know, like where you would see it at like the visitor center at the Grand Canyon, but it's still gonna be really deep in there, and it's still gonna be really pretty. Oh, we got some sharp rocks right here. But wow, look at that over there. Yeah, see, this is gonna be really cool. I can't wait to start getting in there more. Alright, I've just been kind of driving for a bit, but the road's been pretty rocky, honestly. It finally kind of cleared up to just more like normal dirt for a bit. So I decided to pull over and just show you guys this view right now. We're kind of nearing the end. I think the end is like somewhere right over there. It could be like back behind that though, for all I know, but not too much further it seems. But look at how cool these rocks are on the side, and it just keeps going. It's like we're in a big bowl of these, and it goes over here as well. It's beautiful. Wow, we're like right up on the cliffs now, and you can't even see on camera, but it's so red. It just looks kind of brown on here. It's kind of a race against the sun. The sun's about to dip below the cliffs, and I just looked, and I still got a long way to go. I just checked the maps. Even though I don't have signal, I can see where I am. Also, it's super windy, so it's gonna be an interesting night. But I am about halfway to the bottom now. All right, we're nearing the end. I just checked, and it says I'm like super close to the end here. The road has gotten kind of rough in some points. So far still though, I think any car could really do this. You just have to go slower if you're in like a sedan and kind of pick a different like way around the rocks that some people might just be normally taking in this type of a car. But anyone can totally do it so far. I'll update you if there is a section of the road that kind of seems like I might change my mind on the last thing I just said, but so far so good. But you can see it's getting pretty rocky right here. But so far so good. I'll update you guys momentarily. Well, I forgot to film it, but I've officially passed the spot where you need the permit. This is the part where I heard it gets where you might need a 4x4. This trick for this stuff is you don't really want to stop. You just kind of want to keep your speed. I hit some sort of rock there. It sounded pretty loud, but hopefully it's okay. That was the first little obstacle. I think a normal car could have still done that, but yeah, we'll see. It's like really nice out actually. I was thinking it would be like kind of cold right now, but it's like a nice 75. It's pretty chill actually. It's pretty nice. If I can camp down here, I'm gonna be stoked. Yeah, I think I could totally do this. The worst part, I've driven through deeper than this, but look at how beautiful this is. Oh, there's already mosquitoes. Good thing I'm sleeping in this bad baby here. Oh, okay, I probably could have gone a little bit faster there, but at least we made it through. But yeah, and then you can see it's like a little watery for like this last bit, but you got to remember this is a creek. This is Diamond Creek, so we're basically driving in the actual creek itself, which is why I have no idea how somebody did this back in the day. And like an old Model T before this was a road, that guy must have been actually insane. Oh my god, I made it. I could see the campground. I got my last little obstacle here. I guess I got one little water obstacle to go still, because I gotta cross over that to get to the campground, which isn't terrible. But I want to go check out the river first, so let's go down here. I believe it's like right here. If I drive through this little bit of a river, just ride the river. It's like honestly the most water on this whole drive was right here. Oh my. Alright, I just wanted to take a quick break to shout out our sponsor, me. Yeah, I actually don't have a sponsor. I've never had a sponsor. I just wanted to reach out and ask any of you guys if you could help me edit videos. I just haven't had that much time lately. I've been trying to edit this video and just been sitting on it for like the last year. I literally filmed this video like a year and 1 week ago as of today. It's April 21st, 2025, and I filmed this like April 10th, 2024. So if anybody has any time to edit, I'm willing to shoot you some money, if anything, to like just need some help with this. I want to get some videos out and kind of get back into this. And like, I have the time to make the videos, I just don't really have the time to edit the videos. So I've been sitting on like 5 or 6 videos for like a year now, and I want to go back and make more, but I just haven't made more because I haven't been able to edit these. So long story short, if any of you guys could help me, I'd love it. And yeah, let's just get back into the video. My God, we made it. It only took an hour and 20 minutes. Look at how fast this water's moving though. I was thinking about like kind of getting in, but also it's super brown, but also like then if you look right over there, just raging rapids. So if it just sucked me in and took me that way, you'd probably never hear me again. But this is actually where the Halapai rafting area ends, and then they pick you up in these buses here and take you up. I heard I was the only one coming down here tonight, but I don't know, maybe these guys are camping too actually. But this is super beautiful. My little campground area is gonna be like kind of like right behind those bushes there. But I might just walk down here after. But yeah, here we are, the bottom of the Grand Canyon, y'all, in a car. Look at that back there. And yeah, we're in like this little spot where the cliffs aren't like as tall as they would be in other parts, but that's kind of what makes it so easy to drive down. We came down that canyon right there, so there's nothing behind me. I guess another cool interesting thing about this spot too that I kind of forgot about on the way here, but that right there is the Grand Canyon National Park. We're actually not in the Grand Canyon National Park. We are in the Grand Canyon though, it's just split down the middle here, and you can see on this little map. So we are like right here. And so you can see all that gray, or all that brown's Grand Canyon. We're in the pink. There's another reservation here, which I really want to go to Havasupai someday. I'm gonna go set up camp right up there. I was thinking about doing it here, but I don't know. If like a bus comes by in the morning and stuff and picks up people, I don't really want to be camping right next to that. So let's go up to camp, which will probably just be right there. Damn, this place is fucking packed. I don't even know where I'm gonna be able to camp at. All taken. All right, I got it all set up. It only takes like 5 minutes for me to kind of set it up. I just gotta kind of move stuff around to kind of get it working, but this is my sleeping setup. And I'm kind of tall, so I like just barely fit. Like my feet just kind of barely fit there at the very end. Got my pillow here on this end. I was gonna originally have my head over there where it's a bit taller, but it's just so hard to get in and out from that angle. But pretty solid little setup here. Let me show you on this side. But I just have like this wood platform that I built. I just like screwed it together, nailed it. I got a little hinge there so I could fold this part up. I also got a little light and a fan so I can get like some white noise at night, get some little air circulating through here. It's also a little ring light so I could get some light in here when it's night and dark. I think I'm gonna try to make some dinner, have a little step 2 in honor of Crazy Neighbor. And if you watch Camping with Steve, you'll get it. And then yeah, I might just watch a movie for a little bit or read a book. It's kind of windy, so I don't know about the book, but yeah, I'm just gonna relax here for the rest of the night. There's no service, so I can't really talk to anybody. And it's just me down here. Those other people left. I'm the only one camping down here at this part of the Grand Canyon. What a crazy little feeling. It's pretty surreal, actually. This is probably the most remote I've ever camped. I'm just sitting here eating my sandwich, and there's just nobody here. It's such a weird feeling for me. It's just my car there. Look at this cool little flower too that's growing on the sand dune. The sun's coming down right now. It'll probably be dark here in about, I don't know, an hour. Sunset's in about 45 minutes, so I'm just kind of making the best of it right now. Eating dinner, making sure I'm all set up and everything before it gets dark, but it's a really cool spot. It's like such a weird feeling. It's such a cool little experience. This was like the night I was the most worried about, just because getting down here is already kind of scary. It's like an 11-mile dirt road to literally the bottom of the Grand Canyon. And I already knew that there'd probably be nobody else camping here. It's a pretty like unknown spot. But yeah, like when I was buying the permit, the guy was like, "You're the only one camping down there tonight." He was like, "Watch out for the small people." I don't know what he means by small people, but I'm hoping nothing happens to me here. I'm only here for the night, so have mercy, people. No way, there's actually somebody else here, and it's that old guy that I was following in the very beginning. He literally came down a whole hour later. It took him two damn hours to get down here. Wow, I just turned around and just up there, my camera quality's dropping a bit, guys. It's getting dark, but look at that. Well, it's pretty much dark now. It's basically dark where I'm at. The sky's just a little bit blue still. I got myself some cheese that you can't see right now. I got myself a little movie on. Just gonna watch a movie and kind of hang out. Well, I survived the night, you guys. Just started getting really windy. Kinda woke me up. Ooh, it's a real chilly breeze coming in through that window right now. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning. I already got the car all packed up over there. Really cool camping site. The wind kind of died down later in the night, and then I was just left with like some really nice star views. I took a couple pictures. They didn't really come out as good as I was thinking they would for some reason. Oh, that guy stayed the night. Guy kind of sketched me out last night. He like was walking up to his car, like he didn't say a single word to me. He just kind of went like and waved, and he didn't say a single word to me. And then he like walked over to his car and just started like grabbing stuff out of his window, like he was putting like ammo shells in his hand. And I was just like, I'm gonna walk out of here. I'm not trying to disturb this man and get shot. Just gonna pretend like I'm leaving. I don't even know if he knew that I stayed the night here too, but those guys said I was the only one camping down here tonight, and that was after the fact that he would have bought his permit, since when I drove down the road he was already coming down the road. So it makes me think he's kind of camping down here without being supposed to, but we'll see. I wanted to check out this path. I'm trying to avoid ticks though. Just came through that bushy path there. You can see the boats and stuff are up there. So this is, I guess, more of like a chill beach to swim in if you wanted to. There's not really as much of a current here. It kind of pools around. It's not gonna suck you out to sea. You can see we got some gnarly, just kind of gnarly clouds from the California storm lingering up overhead right now. Whoa, there's like a little walkway over here. I wonder what this was for. And who knows, because like, I don't know how long this reservation's been the size it is. Like, it could have been smaller back in the day. This could be part of the reservation. It could have also been from old, like the old Wild West days. I just don't know what that could be for. I kind of want to go up on it, but I don't know if you're supposed to walk on it or not. It kind of looks like it's a trail to get over that way though, so I might check it out. Alrighty. Little abandoned adventure out here in the Grand Canyon. Whoa, this actually looks like a cool picture. Yeah, after looking at it some more, I think this is a walkway. It's kind of wobbly though. I don't know, we'll just slowly walk across it. Who knows how old this thing is actually. But it kind of seems like you're supposed to use this, just skip across this beach here and get around. Oh my God, it's so wobbly. We got this cliff right up next to us here. Yeah, I take it back. I'm pretty sure this is not from the Wild West days. I think this is just here for the campsite, but it's pretty cool. And it kind of looks like there's a little bit of a hike that we could do here. And since I got some extra time, got a lot of sleep, now's as good a time to hike as any. Whoa, look at like the current though in the water here. This part of the river looks dangerous. I don't know where this trail goes. It just kind of ended. Like right after crossing that, it just kind of ended. It kind of looks like it goes up there. I don't know what would be up there though. It was moments like this that made me remember why I love being on the road. You're totally free. I made it. I think this little trail just leads to like this little ledge here where there's like a curve in the river. Beautiful though. Just kind of scrambled up here. I don't even know if this is a real trail, but I kind of followed what looked like a little trail. There's that beach I was on down before. Whew. What a cool way to end this spot though. Literally the bottom of the Grand Canyon, y'all. I never thought I'd see a view like this without having to hike like 30 miles. And I would have stayed another night, but knowing what kind of distance I had to go still dawned on me and was a reminder of what I'm really on this trip to see. So I left. Left from my cozy site along the Colorado River inside the Grand Canyon. Well, I'm about to head out of here. The sun still hasn't shown itself on this, so I don't really think it's gonna happen. I just made some coffee, got everything packed up super quickly. That's the best part about car camping, honestly, is I could just pack everything up real quickly and then get a move on. Don't need the like dilly-dally setting up the tent and packing it back up and doing all that. No way, literally 30 seconds after I said that, the sun peaked over the hillside there. And look at that, the sun's finally hitting here. I don't know. I'm debating on... Oh, man. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to set up a little time lapse real quick. Wow, this doesn't even look real right now. This is insane. Well, that was a pretty fun little adventure. I'm pretty happy that the Subaru was able to make it down here. Highly recommend this spot. If you're ever thinking about it, totally worth it. If your car can do it, if you think your car can do it, or if it's, you know, if you want to try doing it in your car and you don't think your car can do it, I think your car could probably make it most of the way down. It was a really cool drive still nonetheless, but super awesome once you get down here. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, do your thing, and I'll see you in the next one.